Well, that wasn't fun. That's a lesson that you never want to have your players have to learn. But it's a lesson nevertheless, right? It's a lesson that he said that we needed to go through and we needed to learn. And we survived it, right? We survived that lesson. That first half was just brutal. We tried everything. We zoned them. We thought that they were going to miss a shot at two. I've never seen a team shoot 83% from the three-point line like that. We went player to player, and that didn't work. And when 1-3-1, they figured that out. And it was just their day, and it wasn't ours for sure. But I did like what I saw at the end. We had 4 guards out there. They flew around. They talked, and they competed, and that's who we are. You can be better than us, but you're never going to see us quit. You're never going to see us surrender until the last horn sound, and that's the start of our foundation of our team. And we certainly gave up way too many points and took too many threes, but man, I like this team. I like what we stand for, and I like what the fight that we're having and the resilience that we're showing. It's not 100%, obviously, but it's percolating. I'm excited for our tomorrows.
Questions? Start right here.
Coach, Creighton had 31 field goals today and assisted on 28 of those. What can you say about the ball movement you saw from them out there?
That's 5 players, fifth-year seniors, 2 graduate players, and a vet coach. That's a system that's unbelievable. And I would love to have played them last year with a seasoned team. But, a system like his, it's very similar to a system from Ohio that we played in our conference in the MAC. It's so technical, like our defense, that you really need more time than 24 hours to try to figure out for yourself than try to teach our young ladies. But we did figure it out, and we ended up beating Ohio in the semifinals of the MAC championship game and won the MAC title. We're capable of figuring it out. It's just we didn't have enough time, and kudos to them. It says a little bit about him and as a coach. They actually stay. They stay. 5 years, 5 players, 2 of them graduate. Wow. In the world that we live in right now, I just think that he's a special coach. They're a special team, and we saw it firsthand how good they can be as they move through the Big East and postseason play.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned it a little bit, but 2 games in 2 days for you guys, the only time this regular season. You talked about it on the preparation side. Do you think fatigue had any factor, especially in that first quarter?
No, I don't think it's fatigue. I thought it was preparation. It was not enough time for us to prepare for both those teams. We're talking SEC and the Big East in there. They're really that's the top of the Big East. And I don't know. I just we're in good shape. We put a lot of numbers out there, and we didn't play a lot of people. We put a lot of people yesterday, and so those minutes were down. We got them recovered. We put them in the pool. They got them stretched out, and we let them sleep in. So we did everything necessary for a team to be prepared physically, but the mental piece of that was really a lot, and that's we put a brutal schedule together for this year, and it's for a reason. I don't know why it worked out this way. We thought we were going to have all the players here, but it worked out the way it did, and guess what? We're going to learn these lessons, and we're going to keep fighting, and we're going to keep believing and be hopeful that tomorrow's going to show a better day.
Yeah, Coach, you already touched on, Creighton shooting absurd from beyond the arc in that first half, but what can you take away in terms of maybe what your team could have done better to defend those 3-point shots going forward in the case that you face a team that's that hot from beyond the arc again?
Tickle them. I can make something up. And, give them the horns. When you're on like that, like a Michael Jordan, and I mean, we're talking, these cats wasn't missing. We were in their faces a couple times. And that thing was coming up, and you knew it was in before it went through the net. The net didn't even move. There was nothing we could have done other than what we did with that short period of time. We got beat by a great team, and we're not ready to be in the gym with these teams right now. We're gonna keep working, and we're gonna keep getting better, and we're gonna be hopeful. But that team was better than us, and we could have done nothing else other than what we've done. If we could have, I would have tried it. We wanted to put a 1-3-1 out there. We didn't even practice it, you know. And we ran and jumped. We have 4 guards out there. You know, I'm open for suggestions. I'm certain that suggestions gonna come in Twitter, which I'm off of right now. So.
Adam?
Coach, you mentioned how you were impressed with the lineup towards the end. That was a really young group on the floor.
Yeah, purposely
4
done.
freshmen and a sophomore who
Yeah.
didn't really play much. Was that encouraging to see them continue to fight a very young group down by a lot at the end of the game?
Yeah, that's our future right there. You know, that's our future, and we got some more pieces that's coming, and I think that, you know, it was set up that way for us to see what tomorrow's gonna look like, you know, when those big, most of them are big seniors leave, so I like their energy. Those kids have been staying with us the whole time. We didn't play them a lot the last game, and, you know, they were fighting like crazy, like they've been playing 30, 40 minutes a game. So proud we picked the right kind of character kids who understands that we're gonna get it right one day, we'll get it wrong sometimes, but we stay together always.
We have one more question. Karen?
You talked about their three-point shooting. Morgan Molly, number 30, went 6 of 6 from distance. When a player's shooting like that, is there anything you can try and do to stop her?
Tickler. That's it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.